So how's your motivation these days? Let me ask you, do you have motivation or do you have no motivation? A lot of people that I see nowadays have no motivation, besides which they're tired, they're exhausted, they can't exercise, they need to have naps frequently, they cry, they avoid, when I say they cry easily when they analyze life and they think about life, or just get overly emotional in certain instances where it doesn't warrant that type of response, and also this just not doing well with motivation. So if this is you, then this is what this video is about. This video is about people that don't have the motivation, don't have energy, they can't exercise, they'll cry frequently, and also they will avoid social circumstances or not go out, just don't want to be around anyone. Low motivation, or no motivation. And what happens is investigation shows them that they may have a couple of things going wrong with their biochemistry. Maybe they're seeing therapists, maybe they're trying a whole lot of stuff, but they still haven't fixed that low motivation. It's not because they don't want to, it's because they know deep down inherently something's missing. It's not for the lack of trying, it's not for the lack of being intelligent or lazy or not wanting to get it better or crazy. All of those things combined, it's not for that reason. You haven't been given all of the answers because there's a combination of factors that are all going on that are creating the problem with no motivation. And that has to do with the perfect storm of environmental triggers combining with genetic probabilities or potentials, creating you having the ability to be not very motivated, not really wanting to, feeling low, and needing a lot of extra things to kind of bump you up and give you more stimulation. But at the end of the day, that energy is not there to be up and ready to go. You have more of a down feeling. That is your genetic potential. And when you combine those epigenetic lifestyle realities of a crappy environment, chemicals and toxins and bad nutrients and stressful relationships and physical injuries and past infections, all of these things are going to break at that chain in a different spot than someone else who doesn't have low motivation. And so what we want you to do is learn, is your genetic type potentially an understimulated type where you are not developing all the nutrients that you need to make and break them down effectively, so that when stress continues to bombard you over and over and over again and your body can no longer bounce back the way it used to, it shows up over here. Hopefully that makes a lot of sense to you. So what I want you to do is I want you to go and take our mini quiz. It's called Your Genetic Type. It's 35 questions, and it will help you understand, based on your answers, are you an understimulated type? And if you are, what does that mean? You may have these potential gene SNPs that need to be addressed. You don't just treat the SNP, you treat the perfect storm of the epigenetic environmental trigger combining with the genetic susceptibility. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't know what is the genetic susceptibility and what are my predispositions potentially that can express themselves. It's a fact that mom had potential low mood and was depressed, and grandma did too. There's a lot of potentials that run in families that cause a perfect storm for things to be expressed. So go and take the quiz. It's called Your Genetic Type, and you will go to yourgenetictype.com. We'll post a link to the video, to the quiz right underneath this video. And then once you get your answers, you'll start to have the tools you need to get your motivation back. Hopefully that made a lot of sense, and I hope you have an awesome day.